Okay. Right now we are doing class 12 differentiation exercise 5.2 and this is your question number 5. Now in this question we will be applying the division rule or the quotient rule. Now what is the division of the quotient rule? It is when we are given two functions in a form of numerator and denominator, that is d by dx of first function upon second function. If we have any question in this form, the formula is square of the second function differentiation of first function minus first function differentiation of second function. Now we will apply this formula in this question. So let's start. So on differentiating, our first step would be square of the denominator, that is cos square cx plus d, then cos of cx plus d. We will differentiate the numerator. It will become cos of ax plus b into a, following the chain rule. Now we will use mark with minus and then we will copy the first term, that is the numerator, sine of ax plus b. Now we will differentiate the denominator, so it will be minus of sine cx plus d into c. Now why this is there is minus sign? Because cos of theta d by dx of cos theta is equal to minus sin theta. So now we will separate the denominator and also we will multiply this minus with this minus, so we get the plus sign. Okay. So let's start. Cos cx plus d into cos ax plus b into a upon cos square cx plus b, minus minus plus sine ax plus b into sine cx plus d into c on cos square cx plus d. Now cos is cx plus d, and square will get cancelled out. We will get cos ax plus b, a आगे इसलिए upon cos cx plus sin ax plus b sin cx plus d times c upon cos cx plus d into cos cx plus d. Now here it will become a, the reciprocal of cos is sec, so hence a sec cx plus d into cos ax plus b plus, now sin cx plus d upon cos cx plus d will give tan cx plus d into sin ax plus b, and cos cx plus d will become sec cx plus d. This is our final answer. can take the screenshot.